I looked at some of the work by the students. We looks like the students cannot overcome the problem that the answer is not good enough. They think just simply writing the answer is okay. But the problem solving makes you smart, and the strategy is important. How you set it up is important. You need to you need to open up your mind to other people. You are showing, you're demonstrating your thinking skill, your mindset. Actually, how you think matters. Different people think in different ways. And that's what the teacher wants to see. Uh, do not assume that the simple answer is going to make you smarter. If you think about the later life, like the university, colleges, and everything, uh, showing how intellectually capable you are, you have to show you have to write the report. You have to demonstrate that you understand the concept. Now, with this problem, first hurdle you are going to have is to understand what adjacent point means. Well, these are the two neighboring houses next door. That's what adjacent house means. These are the two neighboring points, adjacent points, and that is not adjacent to this point. So that's one of the things we need to know. Now, one of the examples given over here is with 5 points. So whenever you are trying to problem solve something, I do not start with big numbers, big picture. I want to focus on smaller things. That's one of my strategy. So strategy number 1. Focus on smaller things. If possible, the smallest possible thing. You do not start with a city to design a city. I had to pause because I wanted to erase most of the previous writing. So just forget about mathematics or anything. If we have only one point, if we have only one point, does it have neighboring point? The answer is no. If we have 2 points, well, they are always adjacent or neighboring, so you are not allowed to connect it, because it says if each point is connected to every other point except adjacent point, and they go on to explain it and say the points on either side. So you are not allowed to join them. This is not allowed. So still the answer is 0. You can't have any line. But if you have 3, now you can't join these two. You can join, if you are sort of bypassing that point, you are allowed to join these points, but one of the constraints, one of the limiting factor is that this is adjacent to that one, so you can't connect this, so it's still 0. If you have 4, you cannot connect this. You can connect this. So if you go cyclic way, that way, this one can be connected with this. This one cannot be connected with that one, but you are allowed to connect this, and that's all. So you end up with 2. If you have 5, as the picture shows on your test paper or exam paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you start from 1, 1, 2. You can't connect this 2, so that's not allowed. If you start from the point 2, you can go, you have already done that, so you can go this way, and that's about it. So looks like with 5 you can have 5 lines, 5 points, 5 lines. What is going to happen if you have 6 points? Find it out. And the thing is that at this moment I am going to go back to the original equation when we were allowed to connect the neighboring points. The equation was number of dots, 1 less than the number of dots, half of it, and that's it. Now if you look at this new table, it's going to be, well, for 5 lines, for 5 points, sorry, you have 5 lines, right? Let's see, 5 points, 1 less than 5, which is 4, and half of it, that was 20, 10. So answer was 10, and if we minus 5, which is n or x, that gives you the equation. So the equation is supposed to be number of, sorry, it's not working, number of dots, 1 less the number of dots, half of it, minus the number of dots, and that's the new equation. Let's call it y, or whatever the line is. Well, it's just the symbol you got to choose. I'll stop there.